I'd like to greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace. Blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor religious beliefs may be. It doesn't matter whether you're the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter if you're the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter whether you're my family, friends, or my proclaimed enemies. It doesn't matter whether you like me, my YouTube videos, whether you like what I say. It doesn't matter if you're dark-skinned or light-skinned. I greet all you all with the same universal greetings of peace, and the blessings of God be with you. As I end this night of May the 3rd, 2020, Sunday at 9:55 p.m., as I end this night with hopefully the last YouTube for this particular night, I can't stop my YouTube videos because then my critics wouldn't have nothing else to talk about. But what I want to say tonight is, it's been a good 24 years here in Charleston, Missouri. Coming here as a stranger and able to meet a variety of people of different nationalities, good people. You got a handful, a little circle, just like in England, Queen Elizabeth. She's getting that age where you see Prince Harry, him and his wife, they didn't want, they said keep that money. You see what I'm saying? They wasn't finna go up under her rule. You see, over in North Korea, people getting tired of that. People getting tired in the United States. Just like some people tired in this little bitty old town of 5,947 people called Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County. They tired of some of them families downtown. They've been governing. If you look up some of them, they've been governing this area since the 17 or 1800s. All you got to do is go up to the park by Boomland and you will see what they stand for in the park. But this what I want to say is, I want y'all to pay close attention to my critics. You know, they take out of a 15-minute YouTube video, they take one thing out of it. You see, the only ones that I criticize here and in any place else is white supremacists. Who wouldn't, that stand on justice for all. Sellout blacks that use other blacks. Now look at what one of my critics called Malcolm X. Now the same critic told another brother, when a brother asked him what his nationality was, he told this brother he was 100% black. He also claimed to be the cousins of my two youngest daughters, and also claimed to be the cousins of my two youngest daughters' mother's sister, who I let the world know how she treated my children's and my children's other brothers and sisters, even my children's their mother. But I want you to listen with this individual that said that he's 100% black. I ain't even got to mention his name. You can tell a fool when they open their mouth. He said tonight in one of my video for the night, the other video this morning, he said that I should try to educate myself or get educated myself, because he spoke on Malcolm X. He said Malcolm X was a rat. Ain't that something? You got colleges all over the world named after Malcolm X. You see what I'm saying? He said that Malcolm X was talking too much, so they put a gag order on him when he was in the Nation of Islam. Malcolm X, number one, was a man. You see what I'm saying? You can't put a gag order on a man. You can incarcerate a man's body, but you can't incarcerate a man's mind. Malcolm X wasn't no rat. He was a rat to blacks that use blacks. He was a rat to maybe white supremacists, but he wasn't no rat when he went over to them third world countries and them people with blue eyes and blonde hair, white skin, allowed him to live in their palaces. And he educated them. They educated him on Islam. See, Islam is not a black religion or Arab religion. Islam is peace. You see what I'm saying? Muslim is one who submit himself to God. Just like Christian. It ain't white, black. Christian is one who is Christ-like. So let me educate you, Mikey Jones, if that's your name. Malcolm wasn't a rat. See, we know one thing, if you is 100% black, we know that you a rat. See, cause Malcolm X, as well as Walid Muhammad, the son of Elijah Muhammad, the individual that you said that silenced Malcolm, you see what I'm saying? Walid Muhammad left the Nation of Islam too. You see, sisters came to Malcolm X as well as to Walid Muhammad and other Muslims. I'm talking about one who submit themselves to God, not one who submit themselves to man. That's what's wrong today. You see, if a person tell you to cut all your hair off, get newspapers in your hand, get bean pies in your hand, get a tie on, and go out there and sell them and bring the money back to me, don't take money from white folks, but you taking money from white folks, something is wrong with that. But let me tell you this here. Malcolm X was far from a rat. When them young sisters' mothers came to them and telling them about their young children being impregnated, you call that a rat because he stood up for them sisters. I don't care what man is running what organization. If they wrong and you for right, you gonna stand up against it. You gonna bring it to your leader, and if your leader continue to do what he doing, then you stay with him, you just as wrong as them. But see, Malcolm wasn't a rat. People like you, Mikey, we say, in Islam, we say, Awudu bilad hibanad Satan nirajim, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We seek refuge with God from Satan, the rejected enemy, the accursed devil. You see, when you say Allah, only one that is worthy of praises or worship is Allah. Allah is an Arabic word to mean God. Some people call Jesus Yahweh. Some of them call him the messenger, the Messiah. Some call him Jehovah. But you see, when you talking about another man gagging another man to talk, then we know that you a follower, and we know you ain't about the movement, the 2020 movement. The 2020 movement is not finna let some man say it's okay for him to go around and impregnate our little young sisters, and we better not say nothing about it. Malcolm was a man. He knew his life was gonna be taken. You see what I'm saying? So when we talk about a rat, you the rat that been caught in the cheese. You remember in the beginning I was telling you, all you got to do is keep putting that cheese in there. A fat rat like Mikey gonna sooner or later go in it. So we know you ain't 100% black. Whether your nationality is black or not, you are not about the black movement. We know that. But I'm gonna leave with this here, y'all. Pay attention what these ignorant cowards is doing. You know, Bo Taylor put, Mikey put a picture up. He said, I got a picture up now. One of my pictures with my Black History shirt on. Mikey hate that black. You know, Mikey act like he's gay. I think he got to talking about Christy holding on to my testicles, and Christy asked him, is your wife worried about you holding on to Mr. Ivy testicles? And he said he ain't married. No, you ain't married because you taking the same thing that a man giving to a woman. That's why you ain't married. If you is, you gonna have a gay marriage because you a gay coward punk. You see what I'm saying? And then here this Bo said that he see that I had my barrels loaded. Yeah, I was helping my elder neighbor who was digging up dirt, Bo. Something you probably don't do. You probably helping the average drug addict or kids who trying to get their mamas off drugs. You probably helping her continue her habit until she OD or wait for her next check. But I was helping my elder neighbor so he didn't have to push that barrel, because I'm in real good shape. Real good shape. These is like 45s. You see what I'm saying? It could be a 357 because when it hit, it gonna explode. But I ain't violent, but I will get violent. You see what I'm saying? When you talk about Malcolm X, you talking about the black movement, you coward. Peace be still.